Hey, look who it is. Yeah, that's right. I'm back. Just for today though, nothing fancy. Wanted to check in on you guys, see what you're doing. Miss you guys. Y'all been trading well, I hope. Been pretty easy since I last saw you. We got in down here on the 25th of February, and we've just been staying in and making a ton of profit. Man, this is nice. Over $1,000, $1,200 worth of profit roughly. Currently, right now, today, over $5,000 in Bitcoin. Dang, this is beautiful. What do we got here? Well, we're floating above the Kumo cloud, which is a real nice thing. Just jamming on that Bollinger Band. And we punched through this 200-day moving average. That's this line right here. That 200-day, I'll tell you what, we just blasted through it. Now, I am anticipating some sideways action and maybe a pullback down to retest that 200 right in here. And what I really want to see is something like this, where we do kind of what do you call that? A bull flag, right? I want to see us pull back down into here and then bam, shoot up again. So that's really where I'm at mentally for this. Yeah, sure, it could keep running up because, it can do that. But I really think it'd be time for a break and a pullback. This would be a really good place to do that before running higher. This is my target. If you notice, I did move it just a hair, not much, but just a hair up. And I made it a little bigger to reflect my resistance line right here. So I needed it to go up to that. This is another area of resistance right here that I think that's what all these red rectangles are for, resistance areas. So currently, I was talking to Jason in the group, and I had done a boo-boo with my Fibonacci. I had it, what was it, right about here. I think that was right. Let's see. Yeah, I had been placing my Fibonacci so the top of it was, in the top of this one. And I probably should have been pulling it off of the top of that just to make it, a little better. But if you pull it down to that, which is what Jay was wise to point out to me, this 618 right here, Fibonacci that we have, where we come up from 0 up to the 618, is perfect with where we landed. We wicked up to it, boom, and pulled back. So that's interesting. I'm watching for perhaps a double top. If it double tops, it may be over for real. So if we come up here and then pull back down, it might be over and done with, and we may never see up here. But I think we might have maybe able to squeeze out another $1,000 out of this market. It's possible, but we need a good pullback first. Notice that I set my trajectory line from when I think it was like right around here in February. So I set my trajectory line and I was just kind of winging it, and not much has really changed. We've just been riding that trajectory all the way up. I would like to see maybe even a sideways retest to here before bouncing up one more time and then the full sell-off. But just let you know, I think that we may still retest maybe one of these levels, maybe down here or even right here. This could be a nice level to come back down and retest and then maybe move on higher. But it's also possible too, and I want to throw this out there as a cautionary tale, that when I squish up these indicators, let's move this out of the way. When I squish up these indicators and we just look at price, okay? it's possible that we could come back down to these levels here and then even lower. Okay, so bear that in mind, that we could still come way down here. The trajectory is still down, okay, and we're getting a wick here, which is real nice, but that, you know, yeesh, we got to be careful. We got to be careful. This could be it, right? Let's pull this back in, and I want to show you one thing here. There it is. Boom. Let's pull it down here. See that? As soon as we broke through right here, it just shot up. Now, usually, and I want to let you know this, the reason why I think we need to do one of those big bull flags is because I think it would be nice, right, if we came down and retested down here, back tested this line, this big line here. If we come back down and back test that line, that'd probably be a good thing. Let's get this out of here. Let's get a big old picture, right? So if we came down and back tested this line, that would be just gorgeous, right? Boom, 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 boom. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here as a possibility that we could, let's take this out here. Come on down. Come on down. Ba-boom. And then give it to me, give it to me. I'm going to say for that right now. Something like that, right? Now, this is like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's like in 11 days. So you got like a week to 2 weeks for this to play out. And then we could run up. And it doesn't have to be here. It could be up here or whatever. But I do think it should be down here, because remember this long line here. This we want to back test it. We've not gotten to back test it yet. And I'd love to see it back test it. It's healthier growth. And if you don't back test this and you keep running up, then it's for sure going to back test it later. So you don't want to go that far out into the future either. Okay, so that's my squiggle lines. I've got my areas of support resistance drawn in here. And yeah, we could come right back down to this support level here, which would make sense for our line coming down, and for our nice bull flag before bouncing up higher. So there you go. Yeah. That's my TA for now. Of course, you know, Bitcoin, it could just shoot right on up to the moon and throw my TA in the garbage. But that's kind of how I've been seeing it for a while. Just kind of this working its magic. The magic of Bitcoin and the trader who loves it. All right, so that's Bitcoin. Let's move into some other favorites. XRP. People love XRP. Well, I'll tell you what. This XRP is not getting any love right now. Look at this. Look at this nastiness. Right? Ugh. Yuck. So XRP getting beat up right here. Yeah. I don't want to go into too many of these, but let's maybe Litecoin. Oh, I don't want to see that one. How about Litecoin? Yeah, let's pull these back in here. Take this one out of here and move into Litecoin. Hey, looky. Litecoin jamming. Do you see down here this Kumo cloud, how it's just racing up the Kumo cloud? Let me pull back this and this one at a time here. We don't want to overload your sensory perceptions. Notice how Litecoin went up and it had this wicked sell-off. It came down, kissed that Kumo cloud, and just jumped right up. I love the Kumo cloud. It works. It simply works. Use it. Anytime you're above the Kumo cloud, boom, it's running. If you're below the Kumo cloud, you break below it, boom, it's dropping. So please, guys, use that Kumo cloud. That thing is, it's like magic. Probably works better than any other indicator out there. I just love it. Okay, how about this? Let's throw in some moving averages. There's our 50-day, our 100, and our 200-day moving average. When we crossed up over that 50-day, it was on. It went bam, bam, bam over the 100, over the 200. We did a nice little back test of that 200 right here. This was beautiful, textbook, and then it ran. This should have been a telltale sign right here to be in it. Yeah, looking real good. Funny story. Was it like 722? Right around here, right? When it was flirting with that 9. I was thinking to myself, boy, it sure be nice to get in real heavy here. Well, it took me a while to actually catch on to my own thoughts, but I did. I eventually got in, and you guys have been doing so well in Litecoin if you got in. When I said to get in, when I said I was not when I said for you to get in, but for when I got in. How about Ethereum? Look at Ethereum getting beat up a little bit right here. Making a little triangle, right? Trying to figure out what it wants to do. Ethereum's having a rough go of it for right now. It's below the Kumo cloud. Just yeah, just ignore it. Just ignore Ethereum for right now. We'll see what happens, but for right now, just ignore it. Bitcoin Cash ABC, check this mother out. Oh, lordy. This has been awesome. Man, we've been doing so good on trades, man. So anyway, there's your Bitcoin Cash running up like a monster. Got in near that, Kumo cloud, whatever. I think it was probably down here somewhere when we got in. We were showing some real signs of strength, and just running up. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to check in on you guys, just see how you're doing. Look at these, just the top 4 or 5, and see how you've been doing. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it. All right, let's pull this back out. We'll see where it goes, see where it takes us. Remember, set your stops. If it wants to dump, hopefully you can hold on to that profit. Hold on to it like a tiger. Hold on to that profit. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Talk to you later. And I'm out.